Okay, so here's one on turning points. For now, I mean, I really hope I brainwashed you, so that you already know, even without the question telling you, that to work out the coordinate of a turning point, yes, that's right, you complete the square. The question is already telling you that. The question in the revision list seems to be much more straightforward than this, so we're going like really quite deep into turning points, which seems unnecessary. But I'm gonna see if I can do this anyway. So it says, by completing a square, find the coordinates of the turning point of the curve with the equation y equals 2x squared plus 10x plus 18. We must show our working. So we know for completing a square, we open a bracket and square it. Inside we put x plus half the number in front of the x. Half of 10 is 5. Then we always subtract the square of the number in the bracket. So I subtract the square of 5, which is 25. And then I always bring down my constant term. In this case is plus 18. Let's simplify this. So I've got x plus 5 squared minus 25 plus 18. I have a sneaky suspicion that is minus 7. But I'm going to double check with my calculator. You obviously shouldn't, because you are on a non-calculator paper. Yes, I was right. The mental math strikes again. Okay, so you guys know that the number outside the bracket is the y coordinate. So that's minus 7. And the inverse, the opposite of the number inside the bracket is the x coordinate. And that happens because when you make that bracket equal to 0, so you'd say x plus 5 is equal to 0, sorry, and x would equal to minus 5. So that's why we flip the sign. And you also hopefully know, because we've done this, is that a turning point could also be called a maximum or a minimum. So my curve would look a little something like this, because I want to show off. Obviously, this is the x, and this is the y-axis. This is the center, the origin, so 0, 0. And what you've just found out is this point here. That's the turning point of this graph. It's turning from going down to going up. So that's why it's a turning point. Some people call it a minimum in this case, but it's asking you what's the turning point. So if it's asking you for a turning point, you're always going to look at the minimum of your curve and then just read those values off the graph, because that's what it seems like your revision list is asking you to do. Just read the turning point of the graph. So this here, and I'm going to use my magic unicorn pen. Here you go. That is a turning point. And in this case, because I want to be fanciful about it, this would be minus 5, minus 7. Minus 7, minus. That would be my point. All right, I will see you shortly with something else of your revision list. Bye bye.